nama Joy binti Amir Rashid. My metric number is F1014. Firstly, let me explain about Maybank and Maybank Non-Executive Union. The case Maybank versus Maybank Non-Executive Union is a notable Malaysian industrial relation dispute that highlight the complexities of employees negotiation, particularly concerning collective agreement. It involved Maybank, one of the largest financial institutions in Malaysia, and also one of the leading banking groups in South Asia. Secondly, Maybank Non-Executive Union is a trade union representing the non-executive employees of Maybank. The term non-executive refers to employees who do not hold senior management or executive level position, but instead roles like customer service, administrative support, and operations. It plays a significant role like collective bargaining with the bank, aiming to secure better terms for its member, and it may be involved in resolving dispute between employees and management of Maybank, as seen in Maybank versus Maybank Non-Executive Union case. So let me explain about the case. The core issue is the case was the decision by the Director General of Trade Union, DGTU, to register Menu as an in-house union without consulting National Union of Banking Employees, NUBE. On September 17, 2014, DGTU's action in registering Menu was unlawful and contravened Section 12, Subsection 1 of the Trade Union Act 1959. This registration was challenged by NUBE as it was seen as a move that fragmented the existing union and weakened the collective representation of workers. The court nullified the registration and emphasized that both the Industrial Relations Act 1957 and the Trade Union Act 1959 are meant to preserve industrial harmony, not to create division among employees.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Adani binti AH Muhammad Mustafa Kamal and my metric number is 01DKB23F1004. Now let's dive into the industrial dispute between Maybank and NUB regarding the formation of the Maybank Non-Executive Union or MENU. In 2011, MENU was created and it sparked conflict with NUB, the existing union representing Maybank's non-executive employees. The main issue here was the legitimacy of MENU's formation. NUB, the long-standing union, accused Maybank of supporting and sponsoring MENU, calling it a tactic to undermine NUB's influence and collective bargaining power. According to NUB, Maybank's support for MENU violated the Trade Union Act 1959, which prohibits employer interference in union activities. On the other hand, Maybank defended itself by claiming that MENU was formed independently by employees who simply wanted to exercise their constitutional right to freedom of association. Maybank denied any involvement or influence in the formation of MENU. So the heart of the dispute was whether MENU was an independent union or whether it was supported and manipulated by Maybank to weaken NUB's power. This conflict eventually led to a breakdown in negotiation and collective bargaining. Normally, unions and employers should resolve dispute through negotiation and industrial relation mechanisms, but in this case, the issue was not resolved peacefully. NUB's main argument was that MENU's formation would split the workforce, making it harder to have effective collective bargaining. By supporting a rival union, Maybank was essentially bypassing NUB and weakening the negotiating power of its employees. In this context, NUB felt that Maybank was not engaging in good faith negotiations, which is a crucial part of any employer-union relationship. Instead of resolving the matter through direct dialogue and negotiation, the dispute escalated into a legal battle. The result of this breakdown in negotiation was that NUB had to take the matter to the courts. This shows how important it is for employers to be neutral and for employees to be able to freely choose their representation without interference. Good faith negotiation and respecting workers' right to organize are key elements in maintaining a healthy labor relationship.
My metric number is 01DKB23F1006. So I will explain about the details of involvement and the process that involves. For the first practice is Maybank. Maybank is the one of largest bank in Malaysia and likely supported the formation of MENU, an in-house union for non-executive staff. For the second practice is National Union of Bank Employees, and we call it NUB, and is a long-standing external union representing non-executive bank employees across Malaysia and opposes MENU registration, viewing as an act of union busting. For the next is Maybank Non-Executive Union, which is MENU. In-house union formed in 2011 and controversial registered without certificates consulted with newbie members. And the last practice is Director General of Trade Union, which is DGTU, is a government authority responsible for union registration and approved MENU registration, leading to legal
about the
challenge.
process. For the first step is formation of MENU. Some Maybank employees said to be influenced by management that a new union called MENU. The Director General of Trade Union, which is DGTU, quietly approved its registration. However, the National Union of Bank Employees, which is NUB, said this broke Section 12 of the Trade Union Act 1959, which does not allow the new union if there is already one with the same rule. For the second step is newbie legal challenge. Newbie took legal action to stop MENU from being registered. They argued that MENU was doing the same work as newbie, that the DGTU made a mistake in approving it, and the Maybank management was wrongly involved in union matter. For the next step is court involvement. The case went to the High Court and then to the Court of Appeal. The Court of Appeal agreed with newbie. It said the DGTU was wrong to register MENU and cancel the registration. This was an important decision that protect the rights of the existing union. Legal case Maybank to newbie and its leader, which is J. Solomon, to court for defamation and saying bad things that hurt their image. But the High Court said the case cannot go on. The judges said union cannot be sued for things they are said during work dispute based on the Trade Union Act. For the next step is union protest. Newbie held protests all over the country, including the 2024. They were unhappy about unfair bonus attempt to weaken the union and not getting leave for their leaders. At the same time, another group called MENU was said to getting support. Newbie asked for a 21% pay rise, change to grow in their jobs and fair talk with the company again. Next step is step 6, which is ongoing talk between newbie and Maybank have failed. Newbie say Maybank was broke the law and did not follow past agreement. This issue is still a big problem in Malaysian worker and
Good
union
morning, and
scenes.
I am Muhammad Faris Muhammad Rasli. My metric number is 01DKB23F1002, and I will explain the settlement case in the 2014 industrial dispute between Maybank and the Maybank Non-Executive Union, or MNUE. This conflict began when Maybank refused to recognize certain union leaders, claiming they had ongoing disciplinary issue. In response, MNEU strongly objected, stating that this move was unfair and against the principle of union democracy. The union emphasized that its leaders were chosen by its members and had the legal right to represent them. The settlement process took a non-confrontational road rather than initiating strike or legal battles. MNEU used public platforms like media and open letter to voice its concern. The case caught attention, prompting other unions and the public to support MNU's stand. Eventually, Maybank agreed to resume talks with the union's elected representative, acknowledging the importance of respecting the union's internal decision. This resolution allowed collective bargaining to continue and avoided further escalations. The case served as a reminder that respect for union representation, transparency, and open dialogue are crucial for maintaining healthy employer-employee relations.
From a human resource perspective, this case teaches us some important lessons. The first one, always respect the right of existing unions and ensure all actions are legally and ethically sound. Second, authorities like the Director General of Trade Unions (DGTU) must act fairly and transparently, especially when making decisions involving unions and workers. Their decisions have a significant impact on workplace harmony and must be grounded in fairness and proper consultation. Third, human resource management isn't just about hiring or training. It's also about understanding labor laws and maintaining good relationship with both employees and their unions. Lastly, upholding union representation. Employees' right to be represented by legitimate union should not be undermined. Attempting to divide representation can be seen as a form of union busting and may damage an organization's reputation and employee morale.